Did you know the average American gets 22 teaspoons of hidden sugar every day? And hidden sugar is not coming from things like candies, cookies, cakes. We're talking about food that you probably eat every single day that you consider healthy. We're talking about oatmeal, yogurts. And so what we are proposing today is that you start to change that with our No Added Sugar Challenge, or the NAS challenge that we call it for short.
Commitment number 1, no desserts of any kind. You probably figured that one out. Also pretty obvious is commitment number 2, no added sugar drinks. Now when people think about avoiding sugar and sugar drinks, the next question people usually ask is, can I have sugar substitutes or diet products like Splenda or Stevia or Equal? Well, unfortunately, even though those products have no calories, they cause you to consume more calories because diet products give you the cravings, the same cravings that sugar does, and actually diet products and sugar substitutes cause weight gain.
Rule number 4 is no refined carbohydrates of any kind. We're talking about white bread, white rice, white pasta, white potatoes, no white stuff, period. The next step to this is actually reading the label. We want you to use that Altman rule that we talked to you about with the nutrition truths. The Altman rule, just as a reminder, is adding the grams of fiber and the grams of protein together, and that should always be greater than the grams of sugar. Finally is no sweetened condiments. People always forget about the condiments, but we're talking about salad dressing, ketchup, especially those diet versions or low-calorie versions. That's where a lot of sugar can be hidden.
Commitment number 7, no alcohol. No alcohol for 2 weeks. Can you do it? Of course you can do it. I had a patient who was trying to lose weight. He was exercising, he was eating right, and his weight would not budge. And I challenged him to make one change in his life, and that was no alcohol for a month. He came back 1 month later, 20 pounds lighter. Now, he didn't stop drinking for the rest of his life, but what he had was an awareness of how alcohol affects his health and his weight. Commitment number 8, avoid restaurant food. Try to limit yourself to 1 time eating out in a week. If someone came to me and said, Dr. Altman, I really want to gain weight, probably the first thing I would tell them is eat as much restaurant food as possible. In the NAS challenge, avoid the out food.
Commitment number 9 is if it occurs in nature, it is okay. We're talking about fruits, vegetables, sweet potatoes, brown rice, those good foods that you'll find in the Nutrition Truths pamphlet. You want to fill your day with those foods. The last commitment number 10, is about dairy. Dairy is where we get a lot of confusion, a lot of questions. And so dairy will contain some naturally occurring sugars. But the way you're going to know is using that Altman rule and making sure you pick dairy that is not sweetened. So we're talking about unsweetened Greek yogurt, unsweetened milks, unsweetened kefir. We want to make sure you check that label and use that Altman rule when you're looking at dairy.
Are you ready for your no added sugar challenge? Are you emotionally ready for this challenge? I think you are. I think you want to learn and transform the way this challenge has done for so many patients. But the one other thing you need to do to make yourself ready is to prepare. Prepare your home. Some things need to come out and some things need to come in. Prepare yourself for the 10 commitments of the No Added Sugar Challenge and bring it on.